We started off the day with some cute cat action before getting into the car and heading over to Richmond Park, which is one of 8 royal parks in the capital. This park is absolutely massive, around 2,500 acres, and is home to a variety of birds and of course deer. There are several gates into the park itself, and as we drove through one of them we very quickly spotted a herd of deer gathered together. It was time to explore on foot. So it's been pouring with rain lately in the UK, but we actually have a nice sunny day today, so we're going to explore Richmond Park. I haven't been here in years. To get across here. So let's see if we can find a bridge to cross over with. So Richmond Park is absolutely massive. There are several entrances into the park. Richmond Park is actually one of the biggest parks in Europe and is also a nature reserve. The Richmond Park we know today was founded by Charles I. There are around 650 deer in this park, so you're likely to spot some if you visit. It's amazing to see the deer feeding from the trees like this. Look at the deer behind me. We're so lucky to see this many deer together. I'm not going to get too close because there's quite a few babies there, and rightfully so, the female deer and the males are going to get quite protective of their little ones, so I don't want to stand too close. We were so lucky when we visited to spot this many deer so quickly. Eyes are actually at the side of their head, giving them extreme wide vision but difficulty focusing. Amazing, this deer actually approached these people. Amazing getting to see the deer like that. They are so cute. There's a lot of deer in Richmond Park, but you don't always spot them. As I said, it's such a huge park that it's a little bit hit and miss whether you happen to catch the deer or not, but usually you can spot 1 or 2. We left the deer in peace and decided to explore some more of the park and see what we could find. I can't tell you how nice it is to actually have some heat. I know Europe is suffering at the moment with like insane heat and fires. The world's all over the place at the moment. So we're making our way towards Pen Ponds because I spotted it when I was flying the drone. I thought it looks like a nice little area to chill out for a little bit. It makes such a difference being out in nature. It really lifts your mood. I was definitely struggling with a little bit of depression lately, but just being out here has made a big difference.
I've never actually seen this side of the park, so.
Located somewhere around the ponds is a royal oak tree that is over 750 years old. This is a lovely area to relax. It's so pretty. There's so many birds just chilling. It's a nice area to sort of forget London for a little bit and just take in the peace and serenity of the park. Pen Ponds is home to a variety of birds and part of a bird refuge. There are as many as 144 species of bird here in Richmond Park, as well as 29 species of butterfly. than you think to actually get a little bit lost, especially when you explore the park and you're following deer around and then you kind of keep finding cool new areas. You end up getting quite sidetracked. So thankfully Tig remembered the name of the car park and we followed it on Google Maps. So all's good. After enjoying the beauty of some of the park, we left and decided to travel down to Ham House, which is a 10-minute drive from the park if you leave from Richmond Gate. After finding out that Ham House was only open for an hour, we decided to get the Ham ferry over to Twickenham, which takes under 5 minutes and costs around £2. So we had a bit of a flop. So Ham House, we were hoping to go there and have some scones and just chill in the ground. It was a little bit pricey, it's like £15 each to go into. And seeing as it's only open for an hour, it didn't seem worth it. So instead, we got the ferry, the Ham ferry across to Twickenham, and now we're just gonna go and chill out by the water, maybe grab a drink or something. So change of plan, we decided rather than just going to the pub, we'll go on the water, because you know how we love the water. So let's get a rowing boat and go sailing. But first we need to get some food because we are so hungry.
It's delicious. Very creamy.
See, mine is in my camera bag. I'm hoping it doesn't melt while I'm making my way to the boat. Just to clarify, I've got a Snickers ice cream, not a Mist Whippy, because that'd be very messy ice cream in my bag. These two cats are so cute. They're always here to greet us when we go rowing. Kate and Tig not on the water is like Tig without an ice cream.
Hello.
I'm working away here. Oh my goodness, this is the life. I'm being so lazy, but I don't actually care. I'm actually gonna have my ice cream now before it completely melts. But it's so nice being on the water. I might take my shoes off and dangle my legs in. Amazingly enough, my Snickers ice cream is intact. Enjoying being on the water?
Oh, I love being on the water. I find rowing quite therapeutic. Not the kind of rowing when you're panicking because you're fighting the current or something. Just the kind where you're, it's sunny, there's no rush, and there's nowhere to fight to be at.
This is one way to get to the pub, isn't it? No pub for us today, but what an entrance. It's always a fun way to arrive at the pub. We carried on sailing down the Thames, enjoying the sunshine and the peace and quiet on the water.
We are mooring up next to the car park.
Expect me to swim, you see. This is the sort of behaviour that I've become accustomed to. See ya.
See you shortly.
I watched as Tig sailed off into the distance. Bye bye, Tig. So let's go and retrieve Tig, shall we? Now it's cool because Ham Ferry has a little cross point on this path. You wouldn't necessarily know it was there unless you're from this area, but it costs around £2 to go across. After Tig got the ferry, we headed home after a relaxing day in nature. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care and we'll see you soon.